XYO and Demo. So this is NC Hammer Crypto. My name's Neil, keeping technical analysis short and sweet. And RL Roar K was asking me about the difference between XYO and XL1. So XL1 is essentially, think of it like XYO being XRP and XL1 being XLM, Stellar, right? XRP is the foundation. Things are going to be built on top of XRP, like XLM. XYO is the foundation, and things can be built upon XYO, such as XL1. While XL1 is essential for layer 1 blockchains to function, XYO remains the primary asset for securing the network and making high-level decisions. I talked about it being similar to XYO, blah, blah, blah. The main thing to keep in mind is XYO is deflationary and burns when transactions are made. And I believe XL1 is inflationary. The more users that stake XYO earn XL1, right? You stake your XRP, you can earn XLM. You stake your XYO, you can earn XL1. Is it smarter to buy XYO or XL1? In my opinion, it's smarter to buy XYO. It's like, think of it like I have my motorcycle license and I want to get a motorcycle, but I'm just going to buy the helmet right now. Well, no, you should probably buy the motorcycle so you know you're going to follow through. And then you get the helmet and the gear and all that stuff to protect yourself. Same thing with XYO. Buy the XYO, you can stake it, and you can earn passive rewards in XL1. But XYO is going to be the foundation for whatever else is going to be happening here in the near future. And with supply and demand, we know when there's less supply, meaning more XYO being staked, the demand is higher. So if more people are buying XYO at these extremely low prices at 0.00366, we just need to break out of this red downward wedge similar to XCN. We've seen in the past XYO do some very nice scalp trades, 41% in a day and back. The next day, 22%, and then a major depletion. Here, if you're entering at this same point, another scalp trade for 20%, and it just goes on and on. But right now, we've crossed over the black downward trend line. We've held on top of the red downward trend line being the wedge, and it's consolidating, trying to make it easier to get over the CM guppy. When we can get over that, we can get a nice scalp trade up to 0.0048, potential drawback, consolidate some more, and then when we can get over the red downward trend line, we're assuming this blue line is going to be followed, and the upside for XYO just in its recent all-time high is around 4 cents, similar to XCN. However, its all-time high is up there around 8 cents. You guys have the opportunity to enter here at 0.00366, whether it's a big bag or a small bag. XYO, when the altcoin season takes off, XYO is a very good contender. It's right in between the fair value gap. So when you're looking at the risk to reward, your risk is potential drop in support at 23%. Your reward potential roughly 30%. Right now it's about a 1-to-1 ratio. I personally don't like to trade 1-to-1 ratios, but I know that when XYO gets out of this wedge, you're looking at a potential 25% decrease, but your increase 700, 800, 1,000%. Say it's going all the way up to this black upward trend line, which is resistance. There's your XCN 2,000% gain. And say that's not finished. Say it goes up to double its all-time high and it goes to 16 cents, which is what we typically expect with altcoin season, 4,275%. Now, I'm not saying put 20 grand into XYO. That would be stupid. Definitely diversify your portfolio. If you don't have any XYO, now is an amazing time to enter in. And let's go into demo. This one, it goes a little bit of both ways, but it is thinned out like a mofo. It pushed up through the CM guppy like we've seen happen in XCN before, and it is trying to thin out the CM guppy a little bit more. From its current price point just to the 200 EMA is about a 78% potential gain. Granted, last time we saw it go to the 200 EMA, it went way above it. Last time before that, it went way above it. So for this example, we are more or less, the 200 EMA is about as close as this point. That was about 100% push in a day, 3 days maybe. There it said a week. Let's go here. The 200 EMA came down, right? The CM guppy's thinned, turned a little gray, goes a little bit red, which is almost the exact moment we are currently looking at. 158% gain. So say that it goes from where we are currently sitting over the 200 EMA up, potential 329% gain on demo. RSI is healthy. It's looking like a very good entry, in my opinion, but also keep in mind there is a downward trend line which has also been crossed. It has the opportunity to come down and tap that as support, but with the RSI, it's building higher lows and looks like it's going to just cross over this 200 EMA and get a very nice pump. Demo, I haven't brought it up in a while, but right now it's looking pretty good. So keep an eye on that one. Not saying enter at this exact moment. If anything, you could be waiting till it gets above around 0.0189 before you enter. But if you stack a small bag here, stack a little bit more here and here, you're gonna get a pretty nice 2, maybe 300% pump on demo. But also keep in mind it's never been this low. We never saw like CN as low as it was before, and then it pumped 2,000%. Demo is at a penny, little less than a penny, but its all-time high is 83 cents. So a lot of upside potential, very little downside risk. Demo is a very good contender, right up there with XYO. Me personally, I do have more XYO than Demo, but whenever it starts profiting, I'm going to start pulling some out. If Demo hasn't done a major pump by then, I'll be putting it into Demo myself. So thank you guys for being members. Good luck. Have fun with it. And I will see you guys on the next one.